see. Heck yeah. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. That'll do. A little more even. Test, 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 test. On a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Let's grab chat. On a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Da da da. Who there? Someone in chat? Someone like? Thanks for popping in. I'm just planning to do a short practice stream real quick. If you're here, appreciate you. Da 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 da. On a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Okay. Penny. Hey chat, you want to see my cat? Yeah. Look who it is. It's Penny. Meow. Hey Heidi, what's up? Thanks for popping in. Just gonna do a little Carcassi 7 practice. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Just looking at the stream settings. Here we go. Ultra low latency is what we want. We still live? Hey Heidi, how you doing? How's this Sunday treating you? Yes, sir. We are live, sir. Quality is a bit low. Live. I can. Okay, nice. It's not that low actually. Quality is a bit low. How's the volume on this? Okay, nice. It's not that low actually. Oh, we don't want that. Volume on this. Okay, nice. It's not that low actually. Oh, we don't want that. Feedback gone. Sorry for the tacking your ears for a second. Sorry for the Penny. Yeah, she's here. Sorry for the Penny is here. She's my biggest cheerleader. Okay, cool. All that's looking good. Got OBS up. I'm just gonna plug the stream in a couple spots and then do some practice for a little bit. You wanna go, pen? Here, I'll open your escape route so that if you would like to leave, you can. Is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day? Da 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 da. Some streaming, some Carcassi 7 practice. Short Carcassi 7 practice stream. Da 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 da. Carcassi 7 practice stream. Da-da. Noob, is we freestyling again? We're not freestyling this time. I'm sorry to say. I'm definitely going to be doing that again. But it's almost too much fun. And if I do that, I won't do anything else. And I want to get a little bit of classical guitar practice in. By the way, y'all, feel free to let me know if the audio levels are okay, good or bad. Still getting the hang of the streaming stuff. I guess I could pull this up a little more, actually, huh? Audio's all good. Sweet. Thank you, Noob Quit. Here, I'll kick a quick one. Noob Quit. Thanks for being here. Too legit. Thanks for giving your ear. About to play some Carcassi. No one gonna stop me. No one gonna drop me. No rhymes, Shadi. Yeah, fire. Appreciate you, Noob. Thank you for being here. But I gotta do a little. This is just gonna be a short stream. I'm kind of just trying to get the hang of like just doing it now and then, like even if it's not some big thing. I'm gonna do a little warm up, some arpeggios, and then practice some Carcassi 7. Let me get Mujo going. All musicians should download Mujo. If you got iOS, I highly recommend it. Mujo. Okay, warm up. Timer. bros chat is the place to be. Playing guitar, that's what you're about to see. Warming up. Couldn't be me, until somewhat recently. Warming up is important, y'all. Good for the mind, good for the body. Just easing into it, you know. I always be doing that with my wrist. I like end up here, and they were saying like I shouldn't do that. I was big into climbing, and I still am, although it's complicated with the nails now, but that was the same thing. It's like the early intuition is always to just attack it as hard as possible. Warm-ups are always the most boring, yet usually the most important. Exactly. Same with climbing. I just, I didn't want to do it for the longest time. I just wanted to jump on the wall and climb, and then lo and behold, that leads to injury. And also, warming up is just, I find it's good for my brain. It like gets me easing into the headspace. Noob quit. Do you play any music? You play instruments? Heidi, I know you play guitar. I'm trying to get my fingers warm. At least 5 minutes of warm up, y'all. That's what I'm about to do. 5 minutes of warm up. Mostly drums and guitar. Hell yeah. I really want to learn drums. Flare Finn, hello. How's it going? Thanks for stopping through. We were just talking about warming up and how it's very important. And that I'm only just starting to do it on my classical guitar journey. 26, 27 days in. Gets harder like as I get further down. Do you only do the guitar? Oh, I love all different kinds of instruments. I play guitar is like one of my most comfortable, but I'd call like the voice is probably my next most comfortable. And then I play ukulele. I like dabble with the keys. I kind of have a piano arc planned. I kind of like to beatbox. And then the DAW. I consider the DAW an instrument, honestly. I love to sample. I love to arrange, produce music. But I got dreams of playing all of them. Yo, I'd love to play drums. I'd love to play... I play some bass, I have an ocarina, actually. Drums is so cool, though. I really want to play drums. Instruments are freaking awesome. Like, best things humans ever made. IMO. I'd rock drums. Yeah, I got the hair for it, yo. Yeah. Slow and steady. Okay, 5 minutes of warm up. That's enough. Let's do some Giuliani arpeggios. And then we'll get to Carcassi 7 real soon here, y'all. Real darn soon. Giuliani arps. I do have an electric guitar. And I love electric guitar. I love how it's, There's not a lot of instruments I don't like. And actually, it's funny because what started me on my like renaissance with the guitar and learning theory for the first time like a couple years ago now was I got my first actual electric guitar and then just spent every night for like several months basically like getting baked and playing electric guitar and like teaching myself the pentatonic scale. I just listened to the same song over and over again. This song that I really, well, it's the first song I learned the chords of actually. And I just like kind of started to figure out how to solo and was like, hold on, there's something here. And like my brain can get it. And like, oh, there's these patterns and they go all the way up the neck and it sounds good. And then eventually I kind of had baked in, you know, the pentatonic in A minor. And that I was playing on the electric for sure. It's pretty fun. It's fun to fire. Or it's fun to solo. I read your message right when I said that, but yeah, super fun. Do you play electric guitar? Noob Quit, is that your most commonly played one? Most of the folks I'm kind of vibing with right now are playing classical. But I do think that most people who play some type of guitar, like, usually have at least dabbled with some of the other ones or, like, have some type of appreciation, if not friendly rivalry, you know? Okay, we're doing Giuliani now. Let's see, what BPM can I hit these at? Let's just try 70. I only just started practicing with the BPM, y'all. One thing I do think transferred from the climbing is like these hand stretches, and like I really like this to warm up the fingers, get them nice and warm. The flicks are good, even like a little bit of electric guitar here and there. Never really got into it. It's all good. We're all on our musical journey, you know? Okay. How is this? Yeah. Hand exercise video. Yo. Like, yeah, because I totally learned a bunch of those from climbing. Yeah, good idea, Heidi. Thanks. I totally will do that. Oh, this right hand. I gotta get this right hand locked in here. Okay, it's a little too fast. I think we can all see that, huh? I've been doing Carcassi at 65 the last couple days, so maybe let's try these at 65. I can do Carcassi at 65, Carcassi 7. Should be able to do these Giuliani ARPs, right? Let's see. Okay, I just realized that this is super out of tune, or at least somewhat out of tune. So let's give this a quick tune and then continue. Y'all, I need to restring my guitar so bad. It's bad. I have not restrung this thing in more than a year. Maybe 2. Like, I apologize to you, my beloved guitar. I just want to play you. I don't want to do all this other stuff. Leroy, Leroy, what's up? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. New record? What do you mean by that, Heidi? Like the length of time I went without restringing my guitar? Last July. Okay, there we go. See, it's not just me. Leroy, I just need you to know, dude, I fuck with the Carcassi bassoon arrangement so much. It's like one of my favorite things I've heard in a little minute. I showed it to my partner. She really was into it too, and she was like, I don't really know what the bassoon is, but I didn't know it could sound cool. That cool. Long hair is super cool and badass. You're right, Leroy. Anyone with long hair, cool and, well, maybe not all people with long hair are cool and badass, because there's probably some people with long hair who are not so nice, but their hair is cool, at the very least. Musicians with long hair, I mean, whew. We're getting to super cool. Yeah. We are super cool, hell yeah. Okay, let's get back to these now that I tuned Giuliani ARPS 65 BPM. Here, I'll write in the BPM too. Okay, thanks for being here, y'all. Just trying to get used to streaming now and then. Not making a big deal, you know, just if I'm practicing, it's not so hard to stream it. And it helps for, it's a good like mirror for me to see how my hand looks too. Just my form in general. It's interesting. I find the like left hand, I'm so used to playing it the other way that it's hard for me to adjust. There it is. I could probably go even slower on these, man. Screw it, y'all. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn from what all these people are telling me, which is to practice slow. Carcassi's feeling pretty good at 65, honestly. I'm misreading the second chord, isn't it? Okay, I can't really read music. I tried, but I thought it was a G7, right? Is it not supposed to be? Is it supposed to be a normal G? Isn't it from here to here? It's not? I just like memorized the fingering. So, and I think it's more for the fingerings anyway. I thought it was a D instead of the open B. Instead of the open B. So it's not the open B. It's... Oh, so you keep the D? Or wait, no. So you go... So it's here. It's... And then... Is this D? Wait, is B... B doesn't have a sharp, so it's here? Like this? Or it just stays? It just stays, maybe? Oh. Wait. What is D? This is D, right? No, this is D. Oh. Dude, I don't even know. Hold on, let me look it up. That's C. Right. Let's look. Let me look up Giuliani tab really quick. Giuliani tab. Here's what's the first. Arpeggio. I was sent the actual sheet to this by a secret, semi-famous surprise guest. But I was too embarrassed to, or not embarrassed, but like I took it as a challenge to improve my music reading. I thought I had read it right, but maybe not. Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's a discussion of it. It's pointing out the two chords. It's here. Oh, no, that's not the right one. C. C and then G. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, here we go. I found it. Oh, you're so right. You're so right, Flare Fin. Thank you for correcting this for me. So it's... That's what I get for trying to read music. So it's... Oh, wow. Hold on, I was reading this all wrong. No. And then... That's what it is. Dude. I thought it was kind of weird that it was just doing this with the open B here. Yeah, Flarefin, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go. Okay, let's try it again. We'll go 60. We'll go down to 60 BPM and we'll play it actually right this time. Dude, Flarefin, I really appreciate that. Because I was about to go like show these off to some people I'm about to take lessons with, maybe on stream or on a video, and I would have embarrassed myself. So let's try it again. Thank you, y'all. Appreciate it. There it is. Oh, it's a little trickier though. I gotta bring my hands up to speed on that. Here, sometimes what I like to do is to just do a transition between the two a few times in a row. So, let's go. There it is. My hand always ends up wanting to do this, y'all. Is this an issue? Like, I was told it's kind of old school to be hooking the hand like that. But when it just hangs most naturally, it kind of has a little bit of that, you know? Yeah. was the hardest one. But then this is... I like this. Okay, I'm going to count that as a huge win because we literally corrected a major issue, a wrong note. Flarefin. Shout out to Flarefin. Thank you. Thanks y'all for being here. I appreciate it. It's so fun to engage with folks, and like I'm getting free tips as I practice. Like it's just I'm just so into this. Thanks for being here, for hanging out, whether you're lurking or commenting or liking or subscribing or just passing through. I really appreciate y'all. Let's move on to Carcassi. That's what we're here for, right? Carcassi 7. This has been feeling pretty good at 65. Although my right hand probably needs to continue to improve. So if I get strong criticism there, I'm sure I'll have to slow down. But let's just keep rolling at 65 because it's been feeling pretty good. And yeah. Can just, it's interesting how like on a day where you're all warm and you've been playing, you can play stuff so much more comfortably and at like a higher tempo than like the first rip, or like my hands still feel a hair cold, you know. Pause it for a sec. Come on, old right hand. We can do this together. This is about you and me coming together and making this thing happen, you know? Anyone ever feel like they're kind of just like negotiating with their hands to behave? to do the stuff that we know that you can do? I've heard it. I've unseen it. Yeah, Heidi, I'm gonna definitely do a hand exercises video. This is really good for warming up, I find. Really, really good. You're like petting your own hand, basically. All right, let's do some more. Wait, did I skip the first measure? I think I did. Hell yeah, Flarefin. Glad to hear that. Yeah, the hand exercises, like, I even kind of skimped on them today compared to what I usually do, just because I was trying to squeeze the stream in. But I have this whole, like, warm-up routine for climbing that involves, like, 20 minutes off the wall, where, yeah, I mean, I'm doing some a little bit of hanging and hangboarding, but 10 minutes is just straight up, like, stretching, moving, and doing, like, hand exercises. Stuff like this. The finger flicks are good. There's multiple kinds of stretches that I've seen some folks do that I like to do here. You know, all different kinds of stuff. And you want to be careful too, because like you don't want to overdo it, especially in the warm-up. Or like pull too hard or make your hands work too hard while you're warming up still. But I find even like doing some like air squats, just getting the body warm, you know. It helps to just get warm, get blood flowing. You know, getting the blood, like when I start to see my hands look like this, where they like look a little red in the palms, and oh, I feel it. Like the blood is flowing into my hands, you know? Like even just a couple air squats right now helped with that, and like doing this stuff for a few minutes. I find it so helpful. Let's see. Let's listen and see if there is a difference. Position. I'm trying to work on that too. I always end up creeping up to here, you know? I wonder sometimes if it's because my arm is real long. Like I'm a long-limbed, tall person. How do you balance having nails and climbing? Flarefin, this has been like a whole... I gotta pause for a second because this has been one of the big challenges for me. And I've sought advice from the guitar people and from some climbing people. And most of the guitar people are like, right, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Not like this. You know, the climbers are not trying to have nails that look like this. Like a little bit of nail is okay, maybe even good. But like these are gonna break on like small little crimps. And I mean, I haven't been climbing a ton lately because I had some injuries that I was resting from, and my life is just crazy. But I've been thinking about it, and one of my thoughts is like I've been climbing and playing guitar for a long time, and so I think I can kind of like, in a way, they help each other. I'll tell you this. Like, both of those things help me train hand strength, wrist strength, like finger dexterity, just body awareness, coordination, all of those things. Like, not only in climbing too, there's a lot of spaces and different skills where there's overlap, but definitely in climbing, particularly for like finger coordination and strength. But the nails is the number one thing. And it's like, I think in the future, if I want to have nails, I'll have to modify my climbing to where I'm not crimping, is what it's called, where you hold on to these really small holds where your like fingers are right up against the wall. I probably won't try not to do a lot of crimps with my right hand, you know? Or if I am trying to really have a climbing season and you know, I'm still playing classical guitar, which I'll be playing this guitar for a long time, and I'm sure now I'll be doing a lot more classical. I'll just have to play without nails, you know? And I'm kind of interested at some point, once I have more intermediate mastery, to try playing without nails. Because, like,
I had my nails long on and off for many years, but I never was really using them right. So I think I kind of am a little more used to that anyway. But now that I have them long, I really feel the advantage for creating the tone that we desire. But yeah, they do get beat up, you know? So we'll see. Maybe after 6 months of doing both, I'll kind of post an update and share my thoughts. Okay, back into Carcassi 7. Come on, 65 BPM. Oh, oops. Let me update the thing. Properties. Carcassi 7. 65 BPM. All right. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. I'm sure it's partially technique, but IDK. I used to really want to use no nails so I didn't have to worry about it for other activities like that, but my index nail attaches so far forward that it would touch even cut down all the way. Wow, interesting. Good metronome work. You're steady. Leroy, thank you. Yeah, it's interesting because like I did a tiny bit of metronome practice when I was like 13. Like I implied in some other videos, like I had a teacher, you know, a guy who was giving me weekly lessons for about a couple years. But it quickly became clear that I was like too unmedicated ADHD to like learn any theory or do very much like concerted, you know, like metronome style practice. I did it a little bit here and there, you know, that's what got me here on this thing, but I just could not hang. But I do feel like I've developed a sense of rhythm over the years just from like singing and playing the guitar at the same time and like adding, like I almost was doing, I've been doing this type of stuff for a long time and it's almost like I'm doing my own, my own metronome, you know? And then I started to rap and like finding flows and writing lyrics is all about hearing the subdivisions on the beat and like playing with that, you know? And then like I like to beatbox too, which involves some of that. So I do feel like I've developed that in my ear. It's just that my like pedagogical relationship to it isn't super developed. But yeah, let's keep it going. Yo. Let's go. That was pretty good. I was like, I give that a B minus maybe. 65 BPM. I'll probably keep working this speed until I show it to a couple of our beloved classical guitar YouTube folks who are gonna give me some little lessons and are probably gonna be like, yo, your technique needs to improve, let's slow it down. Leroy, thank you, I'm improving. Yeah, I feel it. Yo, 27th Liz in the building. What's up? How you doing? Just getting some Carcassi practice in, trying to get in the hang of streaming a little more often and just doing it, you know, in a chill way. It doesn't have to be a whole nervous gig. So thanks for being here, y'all. It's so fun to be engaging with this little squad of folks who I've been getting to know. Audio only on left channel. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the heads up on that. Let's fix that. Let's fix that real quick. Let me stop this. Oh yeah, I do see that now. It's only on the left channel. Why? Properties. Analog 1 plus 2. We don't want that. We probably just want... Come on. Advanced. Mic aux. Mono. Test. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Thank you. 27th Liz. Can I call you Liz? Is that... How does everyone like to be referred? Let me know if you got a nickname or a preferred preference or pronouns that you'd like to drop in chat. Please feel free. I like calling people what they like to be called, whether it's their pronouns or their name, nickname. I usually, people call me Leo, but I don't mind being called Leonardo or Leonard. Liz, okay, heck yes. My pronouns are he, him, y'all. So... I don't mind they, but it's not really how I identify regarding gender, so he, him is totally fine. Okay, let's launch back into this. Carcassi 7. Yay! Thanks, Liz. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here, too. Okay, 65 VPM. Let's keep it going. Yo, that last take was... Whew! Feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, let's go, dude. God, I love playing this piece. I really love playing the guitar so much. I love music. I freaking love music so much. I love connecting with people. Streaming is super fun. It's too fun. Thanks to everyone in chat. Thank you for being here, whether you're chatting or lurking or liking, commenting, subscribing, passing through, sharing. Anything and everything is appreciated. Your presence is appreciated. VOD frogging, watching after the fact someone, maybe. That'd be fun. Leave a comment. If there's any VOD frogs, leave a comment right now saying whatever word just popped into your head. First word. Drop it. Okay. That goes for chat too. If anyone wants to just free associate, whatever comes to mind right now, go for it, but also no pressure. Let's keep this Carcassi train going. Carcassi fever. I always do that. Oh, I freaking love this piece, dude. I just love playing it. I flipping love playing it so much. Favorite pieces to play, anyone? Any non-lurkers in chat? What are y'all's favorite pieces to play? Because this is mine. Although it's the only full piece that I know how to play. Leroy, thank you. Shout out. I'm going to go till 4. So 10 more minutes. We're just going to keep charging with Carcassi, and then I'll sign off. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow, y'all. Probably a hair earlier. Actually, right around this time, I think. Probably in the 1 to 4 window for an hour or two tomorrow. Music Monday. You know how it is. You know how it goes. Okay, Carcassi 7. Let's keep going. always do that, man. You know, I find that when my right hand feels like it's doing better, like really doing well, the left hand gets a bit sloppier. And that's okay. I think that probably is exactly what people are trying to say when they say play slower. Is the slower I play, like the less I have to really focus on getting my left hand stuff to the place in time. And I can kind of let it just do its thing and really just focus on keeping my right hand technique good. And then, because like the faster I get, the harder it is for me to keep my right hand technique, you know, like comfortable, relaxed. And so when that feels like that is locked in, then I can bump it up, which gets a little more challenging, you know, for both hands. But then it's like the point is keeping both good and not just going somewhere where my left hand can do all this real fast, but my right hand is like having to strain to keep up, right? With that being said, I'm going to play without the metronome just briefly because it is fun to play fast sometimes, you know? So I'll play a few goes, maybe just without the metronome, just playing, having fun. It's okay if I mess up. And then I'll sign off pretty soon. But, yo, thank you to everyone who's here right now. Appreciate y'all. It's so fun to stream. It's been so fun connecting with all these little music communities online lately. So shout out to you. Hope you get some practice in. Hope your day is going okay. Yeah, let's see how Carcassi feels. Carcassi 7, just no metronome, just banging it out. Yeah, tough. That's what's up, noob. That's a funny tag. Noob quit? The question mark kind of gets me. I like it. Noob don't quit. That's what you get. When the noob don't quit, Carcassi 7 at 65, feeling pretty good. That's what you get. Let's do a little more. Appreciate you, yo. That tremolo is so fast. last part. Oh, all right, y'all. I promised my partner and folks that I'd wrap up around 4. So I'm going to play us off here. I'm going to play through one more time. Thank you so much, everyone who's here right now. I appreciate you. And I hope that you stick around, come back, As I play this final piece, go ahead and drop a comment or drop a chat. Let me know what you think about, the world or life or Leo Tom music. Noob Quit, you have a good rest of your day too. I appreciate you. Y'all drop a final chat, drop a sign off, say hello, goodbye, thanks, you're welcome, anything you want to say. I'll play us off one final time and then we'll get out of here. Heck yeah, lurkers in chat, we love y'all. I love everyone and anyone who has ever picked up an instrument. And I know that includes all of y'all. So thank you so much for swinging through, for real. I super appreciate it. I'll be streaming the next few days in a row, I think. Tomorrow around a similar time, and then on Tuesday in the evening. Maybe, we'll see. There might be some collab announcements coming out soon, so stay tuned. But yo, for real, everyone in chat is dope. Everyone in chat will realize their musical dreams. And yeah, I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for connecting with me. And keeping me honest, keeping me on BPM. Yeah, can't wait to chat again with all of you soon. Let's talk music. All right. In the words of a wise collaborator, love from me going out to all of you, I think is what John Yang says. He's the homie. All right, y'all. Peace out. Appreciate you. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.